to do. Mongolian Chrome takes the lead coming to the top of the stretch. And Matchup trying to fight back on the inside. These two 1-2 as they turn for home. Matchup back on even terms with Mongolian Chrome. 3/4 in 109-2. Mongolian Chrome edging away now. Mongolian Chrome a full length and a half in front. Pulling away from Matchup and the others. Curlin's Gem is third as they come down to the line. It is Mongolian Chrome to win it by 2. And as they make their way toward the top of the stretch. And Genre has put away Spinning Wheel. Will have to deal with Queen's Princess, who continues to gain ground with a wide run. And they're into the stretch, 3/4 in 109-1, and Genre's in front. On the outside, Queen's Princess continues to bear down. Spinning Wheel is third on the inside. Genre drifting out, holding on to the lead. Queen's Princess yet to get by. Genre, Queen's Princess. Genre holding off Queen's Princess. And Genre's got enough left to win. And Captain Dixie continues to progress with a wide rally as they come to the top of the stretch. Oh, Prado Olay cuts the corner. Captain Dixie on the far outside. Between horses comes Belisarius. Rump and Reeds now angling on.
The fight as far as Montclair has been switched to the outside and is in high gear lane. Here comes Montclair. Montclair and Julian Leparoux strike the front, and Montclair goes on to win. And then a
Orzo is going to swing up on the far outside. Regal Roma's down toward the rail, then angles off the rail as they come to the top of the stretch. And they're in pursuit of Twinkling. Twinkling is now the leader. On top by 2, Flashtastic is second. And then storming home is Regal Roma in between horses. On the far outside, Try Your Luck with Orzo. Here comes Regal Roma up the rail. Regal Roma to the outside, Try Your Luck. These two down to the line. It is Regal Roma.
Pathos on top. Value Baby now a length and a half behind, and Moise is down on the inside. They're cleared 2.5 lengths from Untrue, and then it's Lady Nora. The half in 45-4, Pathos, turning for home with a 4-length lead. Moise is clearly in second. After that comes Untrue to the inside, and then on the far outside it's Lady Nora, but it's all Pathos. Pathos and Carlos Olivero coming home well clear of the competition. Pathos wins it easily. The race is for second. Bokelia Island starting to unwind from the back of the field. Gonna have to go to the outside. Still with work to do though. They're into the stretch. And it's Honorable Duty off the turn. Son of a Wahoo now ranges up alongside. Son of a Wahoo drifting in, trying to straighten out. Outside of Honorable Duty, Bokelia Island has kicked it in and is closing strongly now. And Bokelia Island's got it. Bokelia Island just blows them away in late stretch to win going away.
Back of the pack, and now It's Elementary moves for the lead outside of Check Your Six. These two turn for home together, 3/4 in 113-2. They're into the stretch. It's Elementary on the outside. Check Your Six down at the rail. 3 lengths ahead of Vanishing Lady in third. It's Elementary takes off now and opens up the lead by 3. Check Your Six battling with Vanishing Lady for second. It's Elementary, and Javier Castellano coming home strong to win it by 3. Vanishing
It's Saturday, February the 6th, on Handicap Day. Out here with Julie and her boyfriend Brenda and my lovely wife Kim. Also a big stakes race, filled day out at Santa Anita. First steps on the Triple Crown Trail. And at Delta Downs tonight, it's Louisiana Premiere Night. So let's see how the action turned out today.
They're off in the Swanee River.
The 4th at Gulfstream, the first of 6 stakes races today. It's the ladies turf sprint. It was my bet of the day. Number 2, Lady Shipment, who was just amazing last year, and she was second, beating a diminishing neck in the Breeders' Cup turf sprint for $1 million, a grade 1 event, was making her return today in the $75,000 stakes race. The only thing that you might question was off the layoff and her first start for trainer Kieran McLaughlin after being transferred out of the local barn here at Gulfstream. But I thought, as I told Kim, and she's going to run big. He's not going to have to go to the owners and say, I don't know what went wrong today. I expected a huge effort from her today. She dueled through the opening quarter, and then Irad Ortiz let her out, never took a deep breath.
They're off in the ladies' turf sprint. Lady Shipman had a good start from the inside. Dogwood trails alongside, running in second early. Then Julivacat Hakina, and outside of them, it's Katie's Kiss. A length and a half farther back to Catching Fireflies. Sunrise Kitty a step slow to start. Is second last early, just ahead of Late Spring as they race for the turn, where Lady Shipman has some early heat from Dogwood Trail, and these two are 1-2 as they move into the far turn. Now Lady Shipman kicks away. Dogwood Trail losing ground quickly on the turn. Julivacat is up into second. The opening quarter was only 23-1. Then Akina circling up on the far outside. Katie's Kiss is next, and Catching Fireflies. They're into the stretch, and Lady Shipman turns for home in front.
Lady Shipman under a hand ride has kicked away to lead by 3 and now by 4, leaving Julivacat and Katie's Kiss behind her as Lady Shipman comes back as strong as ever. Lady Shipman won it over Katie.
50 to win. The bet of the day. The 6th at Gulfstream was a grade 3 Swanee River on the turf. Fillies and mares. I like number 1, Tammy the Torpedo. She'd come off a gutsy win in the Tropical Park Oaks, and I just thought she looked the best for Chad Brown. Then I saw that both Andy Serling and Gabby Gaudette liked this filly, and that made me like her even more. And then Andy Serling was talking about she looked like she'd be loose on the lead, and he thought she'd be really tough to beat. So I told Kim, up in the bet.
3/4, 112-2. Tammy the Torpedo turning for home with the lead. Uchenna still second. Outside of them, a little bit sassy.
Lady Paris is set down on the far outside. Rita de Valkyrie is beaten through traffic, and Habibi is closing with a rush on the far outside. All trying to come and get Tammy the Torpedo. Here comes Habibi on the far outside.
Tammy the Torpedo! Tammy the Swanee River. Wires the Swanee River. Double the bet. The 5th at Santa Anita is the grade 3 Robert Lewis for 3-year-olds. It's the first prep on the West Coast for the Kentucky Derby Trail. I like number 5, More Spirit. He looked really impressive in the grade 1 Los Alamitos Futurity. I just think he looks tons the best under Gary Stevens today. Number 5, More Spirit.
3/8 of a mile to go. I Will Score, putting his undefeated mark on the line here. Uncle Lino tests him, and More Spirit is just cruising up nicely while 3 wide. Let's Meet in Rio didn't fire today. He was passed now by Dresden Hermes and Path of David. They're at the top of the stretch. I Will Score, Uncle Lino. More Spirit a length and a half behind them. He's called on now with a furlong left to go. I Will Score, Uncle Lino running a giant race. More Spirit confidently handled, gets a left-handed reminder now, and he's trying to get them. Here he comes, and More Spirit is progressing very nicely under Gary Stevens as he takes care of business.
The 6th at Santa Anita is the grade 2 Las Virgenes going a mile. It marks the 2016 debut of Breeders' Cup champion, Eclipse Award-winning 2-year-old filly, Songbird. Songbird she's 1-5 in the program. Man, she's unbeaten, and she just looks tons the best under Mike Smith. Songbird in the Las Virgenes.
And they're off in the Las Virgenes. Songbird is asked to go after the lead, and she takes it at once. Jade Princess came away in good order. She's a warrior at the rail. Street Fancy is just behind them. Then it's Mira Rosvo, and Land Over Sea is the early trailer. into the first turn, and it's the champ Songbird, setting her own pace in front by a length and a half. Jade Princess is in second. She's a Warrior and Mara Rosvo third and fourth. Land Over Sea is just behind them, and that leaves Street Fancy at the back, 7 lengths off Songbird, who strolls along and opens up 3. Jade Princess is now clearly second. Mara Rosvo on the outside. Land Over Sea in between them, and She's a Warrior at the rail in 5th. Street Fancy continues to trail with a half-mile left to go. Songbird doing what she does. She's just pounding along, uncontested, and widening with every stride. The lead now 3.5 or 4. Jade Princess, Mara Rosvo outside of her, now takes second. Street Fancy is called on, starting to rally a bit on the outside of Land Over Sea, and She's a Warrior is inside of her. Coming to the quarter pole, and Songbird is now clear by 7 lengths. Mara Rosvo is in second. Jade Princess, Land Over Sea, and Street Fancy widest of all at the top of the stretch, and it's all Songbird putting on a show for the Santa Anita fans, and this is a privilege to watch. Mike Smith has been aboard some brilliant distaffers, and this is one of them. They can't warm her up. She's all Songbird by herself to win by 8. Second to Land
100. 100 to win on Songbird. The bet of the day.
Around the far turn, Texas T now pokes a neck in front. Mega Cosm on the inside, back into second. Behind them, it's Bay Point Count. Pizote Solo on the outside. Uccello Bello is next. And then it's Little Chuck on the inside, followed by After Cheyenne, who's trying to get going. They're coming to the top of the stretch, 3/4 and 113 flat. Texas T turning for home in control here. Opening up, drifting out, but 4 lengths ahead of the rest. Texas T continues to drift to the center of the track, but is all alone at the 16th pole. And now straightening out and pulling away by daylight. Texas T coming home a convincing winner here by as they come toward the top of the stretch, and trying to pick up stride is Vegas Strip, who's going 6 wide at the top of the stretch. It is Bold Summit in front, a 45 3/2 mile. Vegas Strip has made a big run on the far outside and is up into second and trying to come and get this front runner Bold Summit. Here comes Vegas Strip under a full head of steam to give Luis Saez his 3rd winner of the day.